witness saw her running out the woods.
Authorities say they've discovered what they categorize as a cult. The group who called themselves Kavinians disappeared from the Missoula area 12 years ago and had been living in total isolation in the Montana National Forest. The existence of their primitive settlement only came to light after it was burned to the ground in last night's forest fire. At this time, the cause of the fire is still unknown, but at least 2 bodies have been found.
You guys didn't frisk her at the scene?
The girl has no hands. Yeah, but you should have seen what she did to that kid. Looks like he was run over.
What happened to your hands?
She won't talk.
Why'd you attack that kid? He do that to your hands? He tried to touch you? I'm Sheriff Harjo. Can you tell me your name?
Minnow Bly.
Okay, Minnow. I'm gonna search your pockets now. Are you carrying any weapons? Anything sharp? Bag these and get them down to McCluggage.
They're mine! Give them back! Give them back! They're mine! No! Stop them!
If you force me, I will subdue you.
No! They're mine! Only true in fairy tale, meant for someone else, but not for me. Love was out to get me, best way it seemed. The disappointment haunted all my dreams. I saw her face, and I'm a believer. Not a trace down in my. Are you making me new hands?
I'm sorry. We're not able to do that. Maybe someday.
Whoa. Lost your hands, huh? I'm lost too.
It's alright. It's just a bad dream. You're safe now.
It was real cloudy, like rain was coming.
I was in my truck, just waiting and praying. Let me defend the innocent, or let me lay down my life trying. And right as I'm sitting there, the sky just opened up, and the sun, it came down on me. I knew it was a sign. The Lord was with me. I was sanctified. In that exact minute, he pulled up at the clinic, the abortionist and his wife. I shot her first, twice in the chest.
He ever speak to you? You ever hear his voice?
Who?
The Lord.
I'm not crazy, Doctor.
Okay. Time's up for today.
Hello?
Dr. Wilson, how's it going?
Oh, Agent Sugalski, hey. I'm just finishing up the Army of Mercy report. Should have it to you by tomorrow.
Good, good. You ever been to Montana?
Girl's a puzzle made up of mysteries. She runs out of the woods with no hands. First person she sees is Philip Lancaster. Kid schizophrenic and off his meds, but harmless by all accounts.
Broken ribs, fractured mandible, ruptured spleen. Pretty impressive she did all that with her feet.
We know she came from that cult. She came out of the same woods, and she was wearing their colors. They all were blue. Who the hell knows why?
But you haven't found any other members?
Not yet. Just her. The others scattered or they're hiding out somewhere. And if they did that to her hands, she's not saying. Won't talk about the fire either, or what happened to their so-called prophet. What kind of nuts follow a prophet named Kevin, anyway?
The same kind that followed Jim David Marshall and L. Ron.
Well, whatever they did to her, she's too brainwashed and traumatized to tell anybody.
What is she charged with?
Aggravated assault. Pled down from attempted murder. Girl's headed to juvie.
You want the sound on?
Too noisy.
Starburst?
Can't unwrap it, can I?
You may be more capable than you think. See you later.
must be the famous Minnow Bly. I'm Mrs. New, Director of Facilities. It's my job to oversee the order and security of the center and monitor the health and health and well-being of all of our minors, which seems to include catching every cold, flu, and cootie you gals drag in here. So, your disposition order was for 5 years, the first of which you will spend here in juvenile detention, with possibility of parole on your 18th birthday.
Does parole mean I get out?
It's a possibility, yes, with good behavior and a letter of recommendation. But you're in here for a very violent offense.
Is this jail full of angel murderers and God deniers?
First of all, it's not a jail. It's a juvenile detention center. And no, it's full of girls who've made mistakes, not so different from you.
There are girls in here who have killed and would kill again. And you're going to be rooming with one of them. So watch yourself. I'm going to be scraping you up off any floors, you understand? And that hair could be a real liability in here. You should cut it.
We don't cut our hair in the community.
It doesn't look like you're in the community anymore. You're in what we like to call Angel Town.
Oh, what's that? I don't want a roommate, Benny.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think this was the Marriott?
I'm diagnosed antisocial. Wouldn't be good for the new girl.
Always with the selflessness.
Where'd her hands go?
Why don't you ask her?
What'd you do?
Aggravated assault.
Yeah. Right.
Anybody can hurt someone.
Handy capable then. Good. I ain't wiping your ass for you.
Can wipe my own ass.
What school did you go to?
I don't go to school.
Homeschooled.
I was raised out in the National Forest.
Nobody lived out there. Except, like, grizzlies and religious fanatics. Wait, that was you? I saw that on the news. So you're like some crazy cult person?
Not anymore.
What's happening? Prison riot. Kidding. Lunch. I'm Angel.
I know.
Cool. Calm down, crazy. You weren't gonna get shanked with this many counselors around. What's the vegetable?
Mashed potato. We've got pineapple slices too.
God, you are greener than green. Stop looking around at everyone. Keep your eyes down. Most of these girls are pancakes. They're pumped so full of Adderall they can barely walk, let alone shank you. The real crazies aren't allowed in Gen Pop. They live up in the hospital most of the time.
I've never seen so many different kinds of people. The Prophet, he said it was unnatural, mingling together like this.
Yeah. A lot of idiots think that way. Wouldn't be the first time I got a roommate who had a problem with it.
I don't have a problem with it.
Whatever. If you got nail polish to trade, most of these girls will be your best friend. Don't mess with the methies and scratch. The lesies mostly just stick to themselves.
What group are you in?
I don't have one. And I don't want one neither. I'm a solitary creature. Like a praying mantis. I'm only helping you because it'll save me a headache later. You get in trouble, you're gonna look at me with those pathetic eyes and expect me to save you. It ain't happening. You better learn to take care of yourself in here. Aren't you gonna eat? If someone comes to you with their hands like this, that means they're asking if you're gay.
What?
If they want to know if you have a friend on the outs named Brittany, they're trying to claim you because Brittany's the name for someone's bitch. A Candy is a coward, and a Trisha is someone with something to trade. Trading is how we survive in here. You don't do nothing for nobody unless there's something in it for you. You'll be deciding what gang you want to join. I suspect you'll be with the Christian girls.
I'm not Christian.
In a week, you will be quoting what Jesus said about this and that and singing Kumbaya. And you've got religion in your blood. I can tell.
Starburst.
My name's Dr. Wilson.
You're not a real doctor.
I'm a forensic psychologist.
They already tried to make me talk to a psychologist at the hospital. I don't need somebody to try to figure me out.
Well, I don't need to figure you out. I knew who you were the minute you put that candy in your mouth.
So why are you here?
I work for the FBI.
Is that like a cop?
More like a researcher. I study religious crimes, cults, extremist groups.
I'm not in a cult. I don't even know what that is.
Well, the word is derived from the Latin adoration. Essentially, it's a group devoted to a person. It's come to mean something sinister, but it hadn't always been that way.
Why are you so interested in cults anyway?
Well, I am interested in understanding why people hurt each other in the name of God so we can stop it from happening.
I'm not stupid. You're here to find out who killed the Prophet.
What makes you think there was a killer?
He's dead, isn't he? Saw it on the news.
This is his autopsy report. You want to see it? I'll summarize it for you. Inadequate lung tissue remains to confirm smoke inhalation. There's not enough evidence here to conclusively determine the cause of death at this time. There was also a second body found. Female, Caucasian, about 5'3". That's all we could tell from what was left.
So you don't know anything?
I know a few things. I know that 12 years ago, 100 people walked into the woods trying to build a better life. Now that's all gone. Your people are hiding, and all that's left are ashes, 2 dead bodies, and you.
Lucky me.
Yes, you are lucky. History is told by the survivors. Being the first to tell your story means that you get to say what's true.
What would you trade for the truth?
What do you want?
I can get parole in a few months when I turn 18. I need a recommendation letter.
Or what happens?
I get sent to adult prison for 5 years.
Well, it sounds like you have a lot to lose.
Sounds like you really want answers.
You have a deal.
I'd shake on it, but
Tell me about Philip Lancaster.
never seen him before that night. Under the bridge.
Why'd you attack him?
His eyes.
Why are you looking at me like that? Do you know who I am?
They're green. Like gods. I was trying to kill God.
Oh, you must be Angel. Right. Okay, well, it was nice talking to you, Minnow. We'll pick this back up next week.
You didn't say anything to him, did you? Listen to me. Ain't no FBI that's your friend. Ain't no doctor, cop, lawyer wants to help you. All they want's an easy target. Some messed up girl to blame. Why do you think I'm here? Why do you think any of us are here? Don't let them do to you what they did to me.
Hello? Anybody there? Hello? Anybody here?
Next time on Sacred Lies, my dad talked about the prophet like he was magic.
Do you know who this man is?
He talks to God.
I'm going to take care of you from here on out. You are chosen. Chosen, baby girl.
We need to follow him to a place where we can become clean. Like something that God would want to save.
And he was magic.
You can tell me what happened to your hands.